Hi everyone, it's Natalie Drewy. As mentioned in my previous vlog, I will be going on a 5-day, 4-night trip to the land of the rising sun, which is Tokyo, Japan. It's not really a long enough stay to cover everything, but we packed a lot into our trip, so I will be making 3 videos about my Tokyo trip. Otherwise, it will be too packed and condensed. So this is part 1. It was an early start at 5 AM and off we went to the airport to get our luggage checked in. A combination of taxi and the airport express from Central was the most convenient option to get there. Before going to Japan, I would recommend using the QR code on the Visit Japan website, which can be used for immigration procedures, and saves you a whole lot of form filling when you arrive at Narita Airport. By registering the necessary information for immigration procedures beforehand and presenting the QR code at the time of immigration procedures, it will allow you to go through immigration smoothly, and you will need to present your QR code when passing through immigration using your phone. It really does speed up the whole process. Yen currency. 1 Japanese yen is equivalent to 0.052 Hong Kong dollars, which is also equivalent to 0.0066 US dollars. Once we arrived, we got the tickets for the Skyliner, which took us to Ueno, where our hotel was located. When choosing hotels in Tokyo, it is always a good idea to choose ones near key transportation hubs like Ueno, because you will be using a lot of public transportation during your stay, and being located near a main transportation hub will make getting around much faster and more efficient. So why is Tokyo a popular tourist destination? Tokyo is popular with tourists because of the Japanese cuisine, its high-energy metropolitan vibe with loads of neon-lit streets, affordability, efficient public transport, kawaii anime culture, its sense of safety, the magic of the sakura season, enriching bar-pub culture, and efficient convenience stores, the contrast of modern and historical architecture, the gaming culture, its vending machine paradise, high-tech innovations, theme parks, and traditional cultural heritage. Sakura, my first time in my whole entire 20 years, 19 years I've seen Sakura. Oh my gosh! Basically food street. The smell is making me so hungry. Tis our hotel, and there's a yakiniku as well. As the Japanese will say, nice. Ah, this looks neat. Wow. Hello, and this is day 1 of Japan, Tokyo. This is the view. You can see the street. Ameyoko is a busy market street situated under the Yamanote line between Okachimachi and Ueno Station. The name Ameyoko is short for Ameya Yokocho, candy store alley, because candies were traditionally sold there during World War II. Ame also stands for America, because a lot of American products used to be available in the old post-war black market days when Japan was getting back on its feet economically. Products nowadays include clothing, bags, cosmetics, fresh seafood, dry food, and spices. Opening hours depend on individual stores, but they typically open around 10 AM and close around 8 PM. Many stores close on selected Wednesdays. One of the things, yeah, this is one of the things I saw. I got some fruit candies. This game's objective is to win as many balls as possible, which can be exchanged for prizes. I made a quick tour inside just to let you have an idea of the atmosphere inside. It's a serious business here. Everyone is completely absorbed in the game. For many here in Japan, pachinko is a total obsession. My dad found this typical Japanese pub and izakaya with chicken on a stick and other yummy Japanese delectables. The food was very good quality, and for 3 people including drinks, it costs about 9,000 yen, which is around Hong Kong dollars 465, US dollars 60. Mind you, we ordered quite a few dishes. Izakaya are popular dining places for socializing, drinking, and eating, which offer a wide variety of food and beverage in a relaxed and informal atmosphere. Izakayas are often used to celebrate birthdays, work promotions, and other special occasions, as well as after-work drinks and casual get-togethers. Yeah, you can take it. No, don't drink alcohol, children. The 7-Elevens in Japan are unique because they sell a variety of different foods from hot to cold, from liquids to solids. The high-tech drink machines are an added bonus. They don't just make coffee but also things like smoothies. You can obtain your carton of fruit or veg from the freezer, pay for it, and then go to the smoothie machine to have it turned into a nutritious smoothie. Ice cream when it's 2 degrees in Tokyo, Japan. I feel like Japan has a different kind of aesthetic compared to Hong Kong. There are more neon lights. Yeah. It makes it prettier and more lively as well. You just like feel kind of warm in your heart even though it's very cold. It's 2 degrees now. There are many branches of Taito Station. These are places where you can try your luck getting a fluffy toy out of a transparent container using a Mac handicap grab, which activates once you have to put 100 or 200 yen into the slot. There are loads of these machines, but I think they are just money eaters. I tried having a go at one, but failed miserably. It's always a close call, but the pre-programming of the grab makes me think that, rather like in a casino, the house always wins in the end.
Come on. Hold. Yeah. They do that. They always do that.
We have a very busy schedule today, so we decided to get breakfast from 7-Eleven near us. The food is surprisingly good, as you can buy a variety of Japanese onigiri rice balls, warm croquettes, and even Chinese meat buns, much to our surprise. I think at nighttime it would be more bustling than the morning. Morning is just for, I guess, locals. Nighttime it's like locals and tourists. How do the train systems work in Tokyo? The Japanese railway system is world famous for being well organized and efficient, but the very complex network of train lines in metropolitan areas like Tokyo may be daunting at first sight. The map is very confusing. Fret not, we will only be using the Yamanote line, which takes us to places near and around Tokyo Station. Pasmo and Suica cards are commonly used in Japan. They work like octopus cards in Hong Kong, allowing you to top them up and use them at train stations to purchase tickets and convenience stores to buy everyday items. Suicas were sold out at the time we went, so instead we used Pasmo cards. There are no differences between Pasmo and Suica, they are identical. Both Suica and Pasmo have special IC cards for short-term visitors to Japan. Pasmo cards automatically expire after 28 days and you cannot return them for a refund, so make sure you use up all the money on them before you leave. Getting around the city is really easy. The crowds can be a bit overwhelming though, so when you take public transport, especially the train, try to avoid rush hour, which is about 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. and 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. That way you might get a seat for your journey. Traveling at rush hour is quite uncomfortable as passengers really are packed into the carriages like sardines. My main observation is that passengers are super quiet. Many people watch their phones on the train, but no one talks either on their phones or to one another. Sensoji, also known as
Asakusa
Kannon Temple, is a Buddhist temple located in
Asakusa
and is one of the most colorful and popular temples in Tokyo. According to legend, two brothers fished out the statue of the Kannon, goddess of mercy, out of
Sumida
the river. Even though they put the statue back in the river, the statue kept reappearing, so Sensoji was built near the goddess Kannon. When approaching the temple, visitors first enter through the
Kaminarimon
Thunder Gate, protected by the gods of wind and the thunder, the outer gate of Sensoji Temple, which is the symbol of
Asakusa
and Tokyo. Now I'm dressed in a kimono. Why do people wear kimonos here? Wearing kimonos while exploring the Sensoji Temple gives a visitor a completely different vibe, as you can immerse yourself in the traditional culture and imagine that you are a part of it. Japan is a country where people love to celebrate traditions and local culture. Sensoji Temple is popular with both locals and tourists alike as a place where you can feel the atmosphere of the Edo period. As you enter the grounds, you'll find unusual English
Omikuji
fortunes. If you pick out a fortune slip with a G character on it, that means good luck, good fortune, so keep it and bring it home. If you pick out Xiong, that means bad luck. Then you tie it up on a rack situated nearby and pray for the bad luck to go away. While we were there, we bought some snacks from a nearby stall, including a really tasty crab meat based fish cake. We also bought okonomiyaki, Japanese cabbage pancake, which was very filling. My great achievement today was managing to eat it all without getting any of the sauce on my kimono. Travel tip. Rubbish bins are very hard to find in Japan, so normally you have to carry your rubbish around with you or wait till you either come to food stores, which normally have a bin nearby, or public toilets. So make sure you bring a plastic bag with you to put your rubbish in when you are outside.
Sumida Hokusai
Museum
墨田北斎美術館
is a museum dedicated to the
浮世絵
artist
葛飾北斎。
His famous works include The Great Wave of Kanagawa and Red Fuji, which are a couple of prints from the collection 36 Views of Mount Fuji. The museum building is fascinating as it is ultra-modern in the form of a stainless steel box which contrasts completely with the very conservative and traditional culture that it contains inside. The Mount Fuji theme is ubiquitous. Even the pavements nearby sport mosaics of Mount Fuji. The Japanese Sword Museum is dedicated to displaying Japanese swords surviving centuries. It is run by the Society for the Preservation of Japanese Art Swords. This museum gives you a fascinating insight into the beauty of Japanese swords. It is really amazing seeing blades of steel which date back to as long as the 13th century looking as if they were made yesterday. Such is the quality of the steel from which they are made. It makes one wonder how much action they saw and what battles they may have been used in. For those who may not be aware, sumo wrestling is Japan's national sport, and the best wrestlers are major celebrities held in very high esteem in Japan's society. This is the arena where you can watch sumo wrestling. Nice train station. Lena. And there's Ito. This is the dream. Right now I am in Akihabara, where the world of anime exists. Streets of them, and earlier we saw some Genshin Impact posters. It made my day. Akihabara is a district in central Tokyo which is famous for its many electronic shops and has also gained recognition as the center of Japan's otaku die-hard fan culture. Most of the shops there are devoted to anime, manga, games, electronics, figurines, etc. We went on a Sunday when Shuodori, the main street through the district, is closed to car traffic from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. until 5 p.m. from October through March. Actually blocked off the whole street. It gives a wonderful sense of freedom when you can roam the whole area, including the road. In addition to the anime side of the world, there are also cat cafes and maid cafes there. This is a very interesting looking building. That is the cat cafe, that's a maid cafe. That's a yakiniku. And those are other Japanese restaurants, all in one building. I'm a little bit hungry now after walking the whole of the Akihabara anime street. So I got some donuts from Mr. Donut. This is the double chocolate. It's actually not too sweet. Usually you would think chocolate and chocolate is really sweet, but this is actually not too sweet. Very soft and very fresh.
Okay.
And there's coconut.
And this is the chocolate coconut.
To reward us for working so hard, my dad splashed out and treated us to a traditional Japanese restaurant serving a variety of Japanese dishes including mentaiko, mingtaizi, beef steak, daikon salad, and really excellent egg drop udon noodles. A well-deserved dinner. Our first 2 days have been really interesting. On the whole, I'm really impressed by the city, its amenities, and the cleanliness. I have a lot to tell you in my next Tokyo vlog. Day 2 over. Peace out. See you in my next video.